Hi folks, and welcome to yet another board. So we have Torture and a relatively cheap village here, so we're gonna go for that. I would want to open with the Wishing Well, and if I'm a bit greedy I can get Ironworks, but I think I'll just go and get the Baron. But I will definitely want to get an Ironworks later, because I want a lot of villages and wishing wells here. So wishing well on its own is a pretty good draw card, especially at the start of the game, because when most of your deck is basically coppers, you have a pretty good chance of guessing, and as we have seen in some earlier videos, there are actually ways to know for sure what is the card you're going to reveal. And Secret Passage from Intrigue is only one of the big amount of combos. So let's well, I mean it's easy, right? 5 of those 6s are coppers, so let's switch for copper. Now on 7 I'm just going to get an upgrade. I want the Torture a lot, like I want it really much, but yeah, upgrade is just a very important card. And here let's get a bit greedy and get this Ironworks. So one thing I'm not doing right away on this board, well, I guess I'm going to discard here. It's okay. So one thing I'm not doing on this board, I'm not starting the game by getting the lurkers, and that's because they'll slow me down, and I really want to get to this 5 cost. So let's switch for another copper. The thing is, I would not benefit from having this copper in my hand all that much, but I am still going to wish for it, because that would maximize my chances of drawing. And I mean, let's say I want an upgrade, but just wanting it does not increase my chances. Yeah. Well, anyway, there was a mistake, so haha. Let's get this mining village. Let's get more pawns. It's okay to have them. So let's play the pawn first, because I want to know whether I want to trash this estate or I want to trash the copper. So yeah, looks like I want to trash the copper. If I drew another estate, I would have trashed this one for Wishing Well. And here let's get the Torture. Let's discard. I would rather leave the estate in hand, because if I draw an upgrade, that would be better. If I draw a Baron, that would be better. But, well, I'm not drawing any of those. Let's just fish for another copper. We are being slightly unlucky with that, but that's totally okay. So my opponent is buying a lot of golds. That's very bad. And pretty soon you're gonna see why. That's my Torture. Let's action coin this one, and pretty good turn. And let's get a second Torture, although I would definitely need more villages. But we can get villages with the Ironworks. Let's cantrip this one. Hey, I can attack him, but I think I'd rather take the guarantee economy and get yet another Torture. That's an attack. I think I don't really need to get the curse here, so let's discard. And would be so nice to get a bit lucky here. So did I see my villages? I think I haven't seen any villages, so there are 2 in there. Let's wish for 1. Hey, that was pretty lucky, but not too unreasonable. Like, so yeah, nice. Let's upgrade this estate into another Wishing Well. Play this mining village. I'll get another one, and I think I'm good enough to wish for still the copper. Yeah, okay. Here's a province for my opponent, but starting from about right now, that's gonna be pretty hard for him to doing something meaningful because of the torture chains, and discarding to, well, if you getting attacked by a lot of tortures, you can't really just discard all the cards. You need to so what's the last one? I forgot. Let's wish for a copper. Well, it was a copper. So here I'll even well, what I can do, I can even go ahead and trash the Baron for another torture, but I think that's maybe a bit too excessive. Now let's get another Wish Noel. Yeah, the top priority for me is just to keep attacking, and I think at this point I'll add a couple of lurkers so that I can gain the cards mid-turn. So one thing you need to understand about the torture attacks is that if you're going to stay in the game, sometimes you just need to take this curse, and well, it sucks, but that's one of the most annoying attacks in the whole game. Well, not the best turn. So given my opponent does not have a... Oh wait, never mind. I almost forgot myself. So yeah, the lurker combo's pretty nice with Mining Village. So you can trash the village and take it back. Let's attack. And yet another torture. Something needs to be said of maybe I should have been taken another upgrade at some point. Would have been definitely beneficial for me to trash a bit faster, but on the other hand, attacking is so important. So looks like my opponent is decisive this time to get all the curses, and let's get another Mining Village, let's get another torture and get it back. Pick up this Mining Village. I think I am just going to upgrade it to yet another torture. Let's get let's really be a terrible person with those attacks. So action coin, let's say action buy, and we can do something like village upgrade. That's okay. Surely I'll gain this curse, no problem. So my opponent gets the last Mining Village and resigns. Well, I guess that's going to be a short one in this case. Anyway, I hope you got the point. If you see this kind of setup with torture and villages, most of the time you just need to go for it, and that's pretty much very rarely ignorable. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.